Okay, so now we're going to create a few GIFs, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. First, grab your Vidu tracking card. If you don't have one of these, just check the link below. You can download and print one yourself. Select the type of pose you'd like to do. Hold this up in front of the screen. Get position just right. You want nice lighting. You want to illuminate your face and the card. Ideally, the card's sort of taking up half of the screen, you're taking up the rest. Nice and clear. And then you hit record. And that's it, we have a GIF. I can re-record that if I need to. I'm quite happy with it, so I'm going to move forward now. Lovely. So now we've got a GIF that we can review. We can edit it if we need to. We can zoom and pan. We can trim the start and end points of the GIF, but I'm really happy with how that's come out. Now we're going to select a frames per second option. The more frames per second you have, the smoother the animation in the GIF, but the higher the file size. We recommend under 600 kilobytes, so it loads really quickly in the email. So I'm going to select here 8 frames per second. It looks great to my eye. All right, so now we've got a GIF. Let's use it. I'm going to use a quick template here to put in a message. And after a few seconds, then I get a lovely looking GIF. You can see here that the text on the card is very clear and visible. That's because we made sure the card was pretty front and center when we recorded. Let's do a curious pose now. This is really great for asking questions, especially in outbound, sending people messages for the first time and asking them questions about how they work. The trick here with this pose is to look curious. So, what do you think? That's great. Then we'll keep that. Okay, lovely GIF. Not much editing needs to be done there. Excellent. Now we've got another GIF that we can use in our outreach. So this next pose, I'm thinking maybe we're going to point up. This is really helpful in a thread on LinkedIn or an email. If you've got multiple messages, you can use this to refer back to the last message that was shared. Not my best work, but pretty good. We'll use that one again. Another great GIF, if I don't mind saying so myself. I don't think we need to edit this much further. Maybe we'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. 8 frames per second, to me, again, looks really great. I'm going to go with that. Okay, and now let's write a little message to Sophie. Hey, Sophie, what did you think about my ideas around lowering headcount costs? Let's put in an emoji there. And let's highlight that element of the message because it's really important. Great. I'm going to change the color here. Let's go with blue. Sophie, I'm swapping you for Michael. Create another one. Now, very easily, I can create a number of different GIFs aimed at different people in different companies, asking them questions like this in a really engaging way. This particular GIF is very helpful for bump emails and follow-ups when you want to bring their attention back to a previously shared idea or use case. Now let's do a mind-blown GIF. We're really shocked. We're amazed at something. We can't believe what's happening. This is going to be useful in a number of ways. Again, get the framing just right. What? So we're looking at the card, and then we're looking back at the camera, and we're shocked. Well, our mind's blown, right? This is the emotion that we want to try and capture. It's not just about the pose that you strike. It really is about the emotion that you try and convey when you do it. We want to smile. We want to, use our expressions, use our faces. We want to be confused. We want to be curious. We want to be happy. This really should be an expression of how you're feeling. We want that tone and emotion to come through as well. That'll make a really engaging GIF. I'll just zoom in a little bit. I think we wasted a bit of time at the start of this one, so I'm going to trim the start of it. Great. 8 frames per second, again, looks great. We're going to use that. Now, mind is blown, right? So let's create another GIF to another person. See if we can use this. Hey, Sophie, I checked out your pricing page. Looks awesome. And we're going to put in a boom emoji. And I feel like Sophie might appreciate green. Cool. And I'm going to send this to more than just one person in this company. So I might send this also to Daniel and maybe even to Lauren. So I have unique and personal GIFs created for each of these different people, all done really fast, less than 10 seconds. And I can stick those into an email. Now we're going to get a prop involved, I think. So use the call me pose. Grab a phone. Grab your card. And you're going to need to, use 2 hands for this one. So hold up your video card first. Make sure that you come close to the camera. Big subject. We want the card to be pretty large so we can read the text. And that when somebody opens this in an email, immediately it's obvious what you're saying, what you're asking them. Now we'll go to record. Very good. In fact, I didn't like that one. We'll re-record it quickly. Okay, hit record again. Boop, boop, boop. Great, that'll do. Now this GIF's going to be really useful for when we're following up with folks and asking them for time, asking them for a call. Or maybe we're expanding on the ideas we've already shared. And again, we're asking for that commitment. We're asking for the interest and whether or not they'd like to speak with us over the phone. Gesturing in this way, using the phone and asking the same question you might have asked in text and an email can be a really powerful way to stand out from other sellers in the inbox doing the dreaded, could I get 15 minutes of your time next Monday? So in editing, we're going to trim it a little bit at the start. Looks really great. Keep that. Sellers can use this GIF at points within their cadence. It's a really easy, simple GIF to use. You're not going to have to think too hard about the questions you're asking. Ideally, you've already done that hard work before now in your cadence, your outreach. You've established those ideas. You've maybe explored a few pain points and problems. Now we're really looking for the close. We want to get on the phone with these people. It's a simple use case. You can slot this into most points in a cadence where it's appropriate. Great. Now I'm going to use a template. Let's create another one here in black. And then let's do a little shout out from my boy Gavin. It looks like Sophie and Gavin are getting a call a little bit later today. Great. Just like with all the other GIFs, we drag this into an email now. It's done. It's that easy. Let's do another one now. Coffee. I'm going to get my card. I'm going to get my coffee cup. I'm going to record a GIF now where I'm gesturing to the coffee cup. And then on this card, I might ask them if they want to grab a coffee with me. Or maybe I'm going to share with them a voucher to get themselves a coffee. And I'm going to use as a way to hopefully set up a discovery call. Let's begin. Good positioning, looking at the card, shaking the coffee cup. Let's do that one more time. Good positioning, good lighting. Coffee? All right, that'll do. Now, we'll use this maybe at the end of an outbound email when we've established some pain, some relevance, some value. We might use this as a way to close and to get a call set up. Take some of that pressure away from that initial call. Hey, want to grab a virtual coffee with me? Maybe you'll send them a voucher to get that coffee. It's a common use case for a lot of sellers, but instead of just writing it down with words, now you can show them. And on this card, we might write something special for them, right? So again, you want to be expressive. You want to be happy. You want to be communicating that, sincerely, right? What's your personality? It should shine through. grabbing a prop like a coffee cup can be a really, really interesting way to pattern interrupt somebody's day and stand out in a way that they haven't really seen before. So we've made a GIF of me holding a coffee cup, and we can use this in a few different ways. So I could write a message. Hey, Sophie, fancy a coffee on me? All right, that's okay. Maybe I'll put an emoji in, little coffee cup, make it really stand out. Or we can do something quite special. So we've got this pose. We've got us holding up a card, holding up a coffee cup. We can use it for messages, but we can also change the card type and put a gift card on there if we want. So for this one, I'm going to select the Starbucks gift card type. I'm going to put, let's put Sophie Evans on there. She's based in the UK. You can see now how you can mix and match different poses and expressions and animations with different messages and then different card types all together. So we have me asking her a question, but then we also have me sharing a Starbucks gift voucher with her. And below that, I might link the voucher. I might say a few things and ask a question or two to really encourage her to accept and to come and join me for that coffee. But a few different ways to use the same pose there. Another really useful pose is just simply thumbs up. So grab our card, nice and big, and then practice the pose this time as well. So I'm going to look at it and then give them a thumbs up, or maybe give them a thumbs up and point at it. This can be really useful when sending people confirmations. Great. Or maybe you're an SDR and you've just qualified a prospect and you want to now pass them over to an AE. Or you want to set up a call and hand off that workload. This can be a really great way to signal to the prospect, awesome, Jonathan's going to be in touch, or Sarah's going to reach out, or Sarah in CC will arrange a call with you tomorrow. All right, we have our thumbs up pose. Hey, Sophie, great talking today. Gavin will reach out ASAP. Wonderful. Highlight Gavin.